You want a war? You're going to get one.
What was that? He had enough time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You
The
literally.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. Yeah, we had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks.
You by the way, Kick Dingbat here, and welcome to Monday Night Football, start of the second quarter. I am sorry I'm late, but the Eagles, they're my priority, and they had big breaking news right before, like literally as I was getting ready to come on stream, and I was like, I've got to take care of that first. I hope you guys can hear me. It looks like the microphone is working. Bears up 7-0. I haven't been able to pay much attention. I've been doing my my breaking news on the Tank Bigsby trade, which will be released once YouTube doing its slow checking. It's checking for, copyright stuff. So once that's done, it'll release and it'll be out there. I love the move. Chris, Eagles 5-6 round pick for Tank. I love it. Great move. And we'll talk about it through the course of the night. And then tomorrow morning, I'll get up early and we'll do a live stream and talk even more about it. What's going on? Art Puffin stuff, Danielson, Joel, Ill Skills, Clark, Chris Moore. What's going on? You guys can tell me what's up. What's up, Derek, Sir Mix, James, Kane, anybody I missed, Philly Luke Dank. Anything I missed on this, let me know. But feel free to talk about the Eagles game, of course. I mean, the Eagles trade. We will be talking about that, I'm sure, during the course of the night, as well as this game, which Eagles make it a lot. Eagles keeping me busy, that's for sure. Flag. All right. We already got 3 running backs. Yeah, but I bet you, here's what I think. I think Shipley will come out. It will come out that Shipley's hurt. I bet you he shows up on that injury report. So he may miss some time. Plus, remember, I've said this all along. The Eagles' bread and butter offense is that you're going to run the ball and you're going to wear teams down. That's what they've got to do. Clark, you took the Vikings? Let's get these like up. Get these like up, man. I'm working my ass off. Bella! Oh. Sorry. Hey, hi. Say hi. Cats are just getting baths. Well, wipe downs. Tank play court. No, he cannot. But Jacorian Bennett can. We got a 1st and 10. So how do the Vikings look so far? I saw there was a penalty. I see McCarthy back to pass. Looking, running. Stays on his feet. Gets a 1st down. Cat 500 rules. Yes, he does. So I'm on here. I'm trying to get everything done here. It's a lot of crazy moving parts tonight. What was that? It looks like we had a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, no, it's Mike. Mike celebrated 11 months of membership. Thank you so much. John McGuire saying kick returner for Tank. Yeah, I talked about that in my video. It'll be out soon, so, Why is it doing all that? I forgot to lock this stuff. See, I told you I'm all over. That trade really screwed me up. I mean, I'm glad for it. There we go. Philly, I found my Bitcoin wallet, 5 Bitcoins. How do I use it? Go to the bank. You have 5 Bitcoins? Yeah, go to the bank and take a loan out and use as collateral. JJ's a rookie. Leave him alone. It's his first game. I didn't even say anything. Yeah, Bigsby. We liked Bigsby. If you were with me for a while, we liked him coming out of the draft, if you remember. 500 plus. I just got so many moving parts here. I ran home. Oh, man, it's just crazy. I got to make sure I take care of all my obligations here. You know? Okay. Jefferson the target there. We'll get it together. We got Bigsby. Yes, we did. Tank. The tank. Rolled off 500 face smiling. True fans of Denzel. Thank you. They are talking using Bigsby for punt returns. Yeah, well, he's pretty fast for a guy's size. I think he could do it. You know, but also don't forget Will Shipley got hurt in that game. I don't know how long he's going to be out. But look, we need depth. We need rotation. We need to wear teams out. That's our bread and butter. All right, field goal is up and good. So I like it overall. I like what Howie's doing, man. I like what Howie's doing. Oh man, I am everywhere here. I'm still trying to get everything in order. Boy, that trade was like, they couldn't do the trade tomorrow. They had to do it like it right now, and we're still waiting on the Carter thing. It's been a crazy weekend for me. How many people do we even have in here? 473. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. I will get it together. I promise. I will get it together. What up, House Nelson? How are you? How's it going? Well, you know what? I should start with this really quick. What the heck? That's old. That's old. I don't know where I'm looking for, but it ain't there. I guess the best thing about Bigsby trade is it shows how he can work with their GM should be decided to Walker. I think it's more than that. I mean, I think you're getting a young running back who can play if you need to, so it adds depth, and it may add whatchamacallit. It may add a special teams guy if he can do that, like John McMullen says. So I think it's good. I think it's a good move. It's a depth move. We got a lot of picks we could trade, you know. That doesn't take away from the chances of them getting a corner or doing anything like that if they need. It doesn't change anything. That's for sure. Now here's the return. Oh, big run. It was a flag. Flag. Let me see something. Damn, Williams 10 for 10. Here's more. Wow. Caleb Williams is 10 for 10. Bleed Green Tea, thank you for the super chat. NFL robbed Eagles with no back-to-back home games. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. DJ Moore on the carry. Yeah. There's 10 for 10. Jeez. And they're at the 32. Here's a handoff. Nothing there. They're giving more handoffs, too. Interesting. I think we'll be bargaining chip in the future. Who's that? Tank? I like the move. I mean, I like it. I think it's a great move. I like having depth at running back. I really do. That's a penalty. Definitely a flag. How many people we got? 506 people? I have no idea how many people we're having here. Penalty Bears. Did you get all 6 of them? Yeah. Okay, cool. Get mama now. 5 and 6 sounds a bit steep. Why? I mean, you have so many. Hargrave is the Vikings now. Wow. Is he? I didn't even remember him going there. How he's working on Walker should be done in the next day or two. I hope you're right, Master Eagle. What makes you say that? There's Caleb Williams looking, getting pressured. Going to step up. Run to his left, stays on. He's going to run it, make a move. Nice spin. It's steep, but worth it. It's definitely worth it. I think that A.J. Dillon could be traded, could be wrong. I don't think they're trading anybody. Not running back. I think they want the depth. I think Shipley. Remember, Shipley left the game. What has he got, a separated shoulder or something? I don't know. Yeah, I think he's worth it. With the amount of picks they have, I do. Why did Howie go out and get another running back? Does he know something we don't, like injury? I know Shipley rib or shoulder. But I think you have to have depth at running back. It also could be because of kick returns. McMullen was saying that he could do returns, and returns is playing a big part in today's football with the rule changes. So, look, if you're making your depth better, that's not a bad thing. With the amount of picks that we have, we're never going to use them all. That's fine. None of it affects their ability to trade for Trevon Walker or another corner or whoever. They can do it. And my video just dropped, by the way. Swift, nice move. They're going right down the field. Yo, Philly, what are your thoughts on Hilton? I think he's a great asset. They could be getting Hilton to put Coop outside. It's very possible. Tank average close to 5 yards a carry. I'm sorry, Jaguars. That's pretty good. He's big and explosive. What do the Eagles want to do? They want to wear you down. They want to beat you. And then by the fourth quarter, you're done. Okay? So if Shipley's hurt, you want 3 running backs. You want to have an extra guy that can rotate in. I love the move. From a depth perspective, I love it. Bigsby had 168 carries for 768 yards left. Not bad. Not when you're talking about your 4th running back, you know? Do you see Mark Holmes' last video talk about the trade saying Saquon's job is on the line? He's a moron. He's such a moron. It has nothing to do with Saquon and Saquon's job. It has to do with depth and doing what you want to do. And it also could be, I mean, look, we haven't seen the injury report. What if Shipley's going to miss this week? Yeah, we got him too. I love the move. Walker's coming. That's what we want. Not getting Walker since we signed Smith. I mean, you could do both. Smith is just a signing. Umbrella Man, thank you for the super chat. He goes, hey, how you doing? When I saw a trade for Tank, I thought we traded for you 500. Yeah, that would be a hell of a tank right there. Slowest tank you've ever seen. 4-3. Incomplete turnover on downs. Why didn't you just kick a field goal? They should have kicked the field goal. I don't understand that. Why they did that. All right, my video is now out. Let me change. Not that. All right. All right, let me do one thing at a time here. One thing at a time. One thing at a time here. All right, so you may see this and we want to shout out Profit X. Profit X is the ultimate sports prediction market. Joining thrilling sweepstakes, make peer-to-peer plays with fellow fans. Set your own odds for bigger payouts in all legal in 40 states. Outsmart your friends, elevate your game with Profit X. Use promo code Philly500 to sign up and get up to $200 in Profit X cash. That's promo code Philly500 to get up to $200 in Profit X cash. Must be of legal age. Void were prohibited. Now, here's what I want to show you guys. All right? Because this is my play for tonight. I'm taking the Bears +4. I'm taking the Bears. I love that. Well, that's next week versus Detroit. I'm sorry. Next week versus Detroit, I took the Bears. I also took the Bears tonight. I got the Bears next week versus Detroit +4. I think Detroit is off their game. I think Detroit is going to 0-2. That's why I took the Chicago Bears next week +4. And I also took them tonight to win the money line. You could do that too if you go to Profit X right now and sign up using promo code Philly500. Get $200 in Profit X cash. Link is in the description. Check it out. I think the Lions are going to have problems this year after watching that game. I got them losing to the Bears in an upset. How about that? How do you like that? Shout out to Profit X. Start Dingbat versus Houston, Debo versus Green Bay, or Pickens versus the Giants. Pickens versus the Giants. Well, 2 division games back to back. Yes. I like that. I like it. I think the Bears are an up and coming team, man. And the way they're playing right now, I like it. I think Detroit's going to 0-2. I just heard about Tank. They were saying he would be using kickoffs. Could be. Yeah. And depth. I mean, I don't know how banged up Will Shipley is either. So, we don't know. All right, one more thing I got to do here. Turned into a busy day. My video did release on the trade if you guys want to see it. Okay, Rose, what's going on? Yeah, sorry I was late about today. I had to take care of that business. D Hart, thank you for the super chat. What do you think about the Bigsby trade? I love it. You're adding more depth to the running back spot. The spot where you have to be good because you're going to be basically a team that wears teams down by running the ball. That's what their plan is. So, yeah, another 215-pound mud-upper. I love it. Yeah. All right, McCarthy, let's see. Back to pass. McCarthy looks, throws, caught. Jefferson short. He's too inexperienced. He's learning tonight. Well, his inexperience is why I took He's why I took the whatchamacallit, you know? Let me see here. See, what I hate about releasing a video when you're live streaming is it always hurts your video's numbers. All right, they're punting. Ugly punt. Ugly punt. All right, let's update this. Where did you get your banner behind you? I got it on eBay. 3,500, brother. You looking good, pal. Glad to see you sick. Yeah, I feel much better, man. Still got a little lingering cough though, which is weird, you know. Dave D, thank you for super chat. Goes KC going down next week. Hell yeah, they are. Especially after we got Bigsby. JJ turned the wrong way after the catch. He wasn't even at the sticks. Phillies are beating the Mets. About time. Yeah, 1-0. Bottom of the 8th. 1 out. Dude, again, JJ's a rookie. That's the first game. What do you expect? Nothing. Expect what I'm seeing. Empty tank, baby. Yo, 500 when Etienne was hurt. Tank. Yeah, Tank is good. Dude, he's our 4th string running back. You know, what if Shipley can't play this week? You still have... Now you can play him. I hope he'll be ready. Dude, you got 3 running backs. You got 4 good running backs. You know, it's like I said. They want to run the ball. They want to wear you out. You know what the big problem in that Dallas game was for the Eagles in that line? It was the fact that the Dallas Cowboys defense got to rest between the 3rd and the 4th quarter for an hour. How are you supposed to wear a defense down? Then you got Landon Dickerson with a bad back going and sitting down for an hour. Of course he's going to not be able to finish that game. It's all good. Phil, you take care. You need to. We Eagle fans will wait on you. Thank you, man. Bigsby's more a power runner. He's more of a power runner, but he's got some speed. Don't think he doesn't, because he does. Yeah, man. Are you talking about? You were talking about. I'm talking about JJ McCarthy. Yeah, I'm talking about McCarthy too. In terms of, I bet the Bears. One of the reasons was because of a rookie quarterback. Well, basically a rookie quarterback. You like Tank better than Dylan? He has more speed than Dylan. That's true. How are we going to win with 24 yards between AJ and Devontae? Well, we did. We already did. We already won. That won't happen all the time. You know, that was just one of those things where the way the Dallas defense was playing, it was forcing Hurts to have to run. Do I think they got to get him the ball more? Of course. I think that'll get fixed. We saw that week 1 versus Detroit the year we went to the Super Bowl. Remember, Devontae had no targets, no catches. Everybody flipped out. And the next week, next couple weeks, he was fine. He'll be fine. All right. Bears got the ball. 6:52 left in the half. Here's a play action. Williams throws. Batted down. A.J. Brown's going off Sunday. I agree. Tank will be our punt return. Well, I don't know about punt returner, but definitely kick returner, I think. We got 623 people. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Don't forget, after the stream or during, if you want to check out my Tank Bigsby trade video, it's there to be shown. I hate having to put a video out the same time I'm streaming, but you got to, Eagles first, baby. Eagles first. This is all bonus, you know. Eagles are priority. Caleb Williams looks, throws, flushed out, looks, throws. Wide open. Oh, he overthrew him. Flag down. Last year, everybody was talking about utilizing Dotson more, and now that we do that, everybody complaining Hurts ain't spreading the ball around. Everybody, yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. Glass Dragon, thank you for the super chat. He goes, you think Jalen Carter will play Sunday? I do. I do. Someone doesn't know both if they ever heard of haven't never heard of Tanks Bigsby. Huh? Who never heard of him? I mean, we were talking in the draft, and it was like, if you remember, in the draft, it was like we were talking about he would be a great pick. It says we got 600 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's a dig game played preseason last year. No, he didn't. It makes a big difference when you have a year. Caleb Williams at the zone 35, 6:41 left, 3rd and 10. Oh, he's getting pressured. He's going down. Oh, he gets away, gets around the corner, run! Goes out of bounds, short though. People have to remember that being in sync is important. AJ did practice all camp with her. They'll figure it out. I agree. I'm excited to see our new pieces. I'm just worried about the offensive. I worry about the offensive coordinator too. That's my concern. But I got to give him till week 4. I'm not going to complain about him till week 4. If we didn't hear from the league about Jalen today, he will play at this point. It would be unfair to leave it Tuesday for game planning. Yeah, I mean, every report we heard, except for maybe one, was he's not going to get suspended. He's going to get fined really heavy. The Eagles will deal with it in-house. Here's a return. So Caleb Williams started hitting first 10 throws. Then he's got, 3 straight incompletions. Professor Hammond, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you. Nothing like watching Monday Night Football with 2 of my favorite Jersey guys commenting. You flip on Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz, yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you being here, man. I love this. I love this time of year. I do. McCarthy's playing like a rookie. He is. Weird because I'm not really worried about Patullo. I worry about him, but I don't. But I got to give him time too. Like, if what we saw like the other night is happening week 5, week 6, I'll be concerned. I thought that he didn't make adjustments in the second half, but I don't know if they're just like waiting kind of to see how teams are going to play him or what. But I thought he has to be a little better with that. Barbie the Dot Prisoners of YouTube, what's going on? I heard Jalen might be benched first quarter of the game. Yeah, that's what I heard too, that the Eagles are going to bench him the first quarter of the game. I don't think he'll get suspended because they would need to suspend Lamar. Oh, with the whole thing, yeah. How does each team look so far? Well, Matt, I was late to the game because I had to do it Eagles video, but it looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like McCarthy looks like a rookie quarterback, and Caleb Williams and the Bears have pretty much, except for this last series, from what I've seen, moved the ball fairly well. I got the Bears winning tonight, and I talked about my bet next week. I also got them winning next week in an upset over Detroit. I want to see Woogie play instead of McCarthy. Woogie. Can you imagine? Delayed decisions are always against the Eagles. I think they're deciding how many games to suspend them. Are they going to suspend Dak, though? It's just... Look, there's no question I believe they're out to get the Eagles. I already do. When you look at the push-tush, the virtual measurement thing, which I don't believe is real, and then, now they're complaining how we run our own cap. So, maybe. Hey, Philly, where did you get the Super Bowl banner? I got this one on eBay. It was on the Eagles website, but they were out. Caleb got number 13 on in the background. Number 13, huh? I'm worried about quarterback 2 and Patullo. I really think they got the answer to the cornerback. I think it's Ja'Cory Bennett. You just need to play him. Play him, I mean, that's how I feel, anyways. My TV just froze. What the hell? There we go. That was weird. It was like a hiccup. Uh-oh, look at this. Nice run of about 11 yards. Flag down. So we got 623 people in here. How many likes do we got? 272. Very good, very good. Let's get over 300. Yeah, anytime you see the NFL things, just get them the hell out of here. You know? What was that? All right, so you got a 1st and 20 at the 14. McCarthy looks, throws, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Do you think we have 3-headed monster, Barkley, Bigsby, and Dillon? I think you got a 4-headed monster. And Barkley, Shipley, Dillon, and Bigsby. I think you got 4. First 15 scripted plays look the best. It's the game adjustment I'm kind of worried about. Yeah, me too. Bennett better than any backup we got. I say give Bennett a chance now. And then we can find out what he is and make a trade or a move accordingly. Here's McCarthy. Drops back, looks, throws. His arm hit as he threw. Who is the slot corner? Guy from Cincinnati. I don't know a whole lot about him, except for he's supposed to be decent, but he is 31, I think. Guy punched Jerry Licks Hunt and didn't get suspended. That was a game rigged against us. Oh, every call possible went against us. Why is Howie going to train for a running back when we need a cornerback more than we need a running back? I don't think it's a matter of like, well, why did you get the running back first? I just think, maybe teams aren't willing to trade the corner they want yet. Maybe, the defensive end, but they are willing to trade the running back. You still need an extra running back. I still like that because you need the depth there. It doesn't, what I'm saying, it's not going to affect if they go out and get a corner or not because they trade for running back. Big Dog 500, the tech trade is big. He's physical and durable back. Birds are about to do some damage. That's right. They want to wear you down by the 4th quarter. They want to run the ball on you. And look, if Shipley or Dillon or something like that, Shipley's hurt already. We don't know. I think you need that rotation. You got to have another. I even suggested, I don't know if you guys saw, but before the 53-man roster video, I said, don't be surprised if the Eagles get another running back. You need plenty of running backs with this offense. And that's what they did. And if I did put a video out on it, it just came out, so you guys can check that out if you want to see more of what I got to say. All right, 3rd and 25, McCarthy going to run a screen to Mason, and he gets up to the 15. Boy. The Vikings offense looks like crap. I'm trusting Vic in the front office. I am too. Why was Quez working out for us? I didn't know he did. I missed that one. Eagle fans crazy. Gilmore don't like Philly. Howie tried signing Gilmore. Here he signed with the Vikings. Shaking my head. And he can stay with the Vikings or he can sign somewhere else. I don't need Gilmore. Gilmore don't scare me. He's an old man. There's a Duvernay up to the 41. I mean it. I think Ja'Cory Bennett is going to be fine. I really do. Bow, 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 bow. Ronnie, if do we use a tank as a fullback? Oh, we could use him as a fullback. That may be possible. Maybe they want to use him at fullback too. That's a good thought. I didn't think of that with Ben Van Sumer. I mean, he is 215 pounds. Yeah, maybe. Here's a handoff Swift. Going to get about 3. What the fuck? What is wrong with you, Mav? What are you pissed off about now? Hey, Philly, you're the greatest ever. Oh, man, no, you're too nice. But what's wrong with Mav? It's funny. AJ better have more targets next week or Petula won't live to eat another cannoli. Yeah, I agree. Who's plays next Monday? I didn't even see. Offsides. False start. I think Tank is a great depth move. I think the Eagles need to have multiple running backs on this roster to rotate that can run the ball. I think it's a great thing. I love it. I love the depth that they've done. With how he's done depth-wise at most positions, I really like. Still got to fix that cornerback spot. Maybe even add a pass rusher. I like it. I actually like the move. Oh, big catch of Kias. The move seems unnecessary. Why? If 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 Shipley's out for an extended period of time, or he's banged up, I think you would need another running back. If one of those two running backs got hurt, you would need another one because the amount of running the Eagles are going to do this year, you need multiple running backs. I like it. I think we'll double with it. I think we're beating the Chiefs. Smith had one catch last week. Oh, had one catch week 1 last year too. Not worried about AJ. No, I wouldn't worry. We need another running back. Shipley's hurt. Right, Shipley, we haven't seen the injury report. Shipley runs are broken. It would be 6 to 12 weeks to heal. If his ribs are, yeah. I like the move, but I want to see that injury report with Shipley. Here's a handoff. Swift. Going to get 1 yard. Why so many pop-out? How many were there? I don't put any in there. I add no ads. Let me see what they're doing. I don't add ads on live streams. But I can't tell you that YouTube does. No, it shouldn't. No, it says choose how you. No, it says it's me. I'm not. There's no ads. It's not me. Five so far. What the frig? I don't know why you would have any. You should have one at the beginning. John Mike says, I hope us getting Zadarius Smith wasn't a sign Carter's getting suspended. No, because Zadarius Smith was... look, I heard last week that they were going to sign him. That it was in the works. So, they didn't talk about it because they didn't know if it was going to happen for real or not. But, nah. Are people new to YouTube? Get 0 ducks and we'll put ads in the way anyway. Everything. I don't know what's going on with that. He's right. YouTube does ads on our lives. It's weird. Like you have the one when you start and you click, but I don't have any set up at all. I leave it completely empty. I only want one ad at the beginning. That's it. So I don't know what's going on. I'll figure it out, and I apologize, but I can't control that. 500, don't play those sounds like effects like Mark. You mean like this? It ain't working. You're lucky it didn't work. Wonder why it's not working.
The brother screwed us.
Oh, you mean like that? You want the alternate Turpin cooking the gene in the slot? Dak just couldn't see him. It's the way it is. Ain't seen YouTube ad in years. Yeah, I don't know. It's not where YouTube will add ads wherever they like and don't apologize. Make some money. You are here all the time. You deserve some compensation. Matter of fact, you should turn on ads. Well, I got monetization on. I just don't like it. I have it clicked on, that I put the ads in, and I don't put ads in. But YouTube might be doing it, and it's not me. Carr's not getting suspended. What the video? He ain't getting suspended. There's Caleb Williams back to pass. Looks, throws, caught. Zacchaeus. This game's a polar opposite of last night. Last night's game was just awesome. YouTube's the only thing I pay for. Next Monday night, Tampa gets Houston Raiders against Chargers. I might do the Tampa game. I'll do the Tampa game because it affects the Eagles more. Hey, Phil, it looks like the Vikings don't trust 22-year-old to throw downfield yet. No. Or at least he's not doing it. If I'm that kid, I'm just throwing it up to Justin Jefferson, man. Let him go do his thing. The Bears started hot. Kind of cooled down a little bit. Tank is better than Shipley easy. Yeah, well, I agree with you there. But I don't know that the Eagles are going to view it that way, But I do think Shipley may be hurt for a while. I think that could be why. Dallas sucks is a one-word statement. Now, greetings from Chocolate Town, Penn. What's up? What's up, Hadley? They might just make Carter sit out a quarter of punishment, and they'll get fined. The Giants are the Giants. Giants still stink. Has there ever been a more right thing that I've ever said? Giants always stink, and the Cowboys still stink. They both have not let me down since we started YouTube. There's 45 seconds left. My clock is behind. There we go. What's up, Rock the Artist? Time for action. What's happening? Do you think they're going to replace Van Sumer and just forget? Yeah, I wondered that somebody brought that up. It said maybe Tank's going to be full. That may be true. That, or maybe they use Dylan that way. I don't know, but it's not a bad thought. He is 215 pounds. I like that idea, actually. Yo, Philly, the Eagles are doing workouts with a bunch of free agents. One of them was Quez Watkins. So they want another receiver, right? What are they looking for another receiver for? They've got 4. What are they looking for? Like, are they looking for a punt returner? Quez could do punt returns, right? Was getting another quarterback. We'll get another cornerback at some point. What do you think about Briggs? Yeah, we got to take care of that. Quez is hot garbage. Well, why would they work him out? Nah, I'm good on Quez. Yeah, I don't know. Why would they do that? Wow, he just made that. I'm just going to set it up for the second quarter. We're about to go to the half. Jerry has probably done more for the Packers than the Wisconsin tax code. The NFL is going to super exciting this year. Yeah, it is. I mean, there were some bad games yesterday. That Bills game was great. I wish I could have watched that Pittsburgh Jets game. Still pissed about Quez dropping the Super Bowl 57 and his fumble. Is that Kamara's giving the Eagles their loss 22? Yeah, I hear you. I heard Dean shook Bigsby's hand earlier and sprained his wrist. Oh, God. Out 8 weeks. I know how he's adding depth to this team. He's protecting their running back spot because Shipley got banged up. I like it. I think you guys are going to like Bigsby. I believe Bennett starts this week. That's my prediction. Do you think Vic is telling how he can work with us with what we have? No, I mean, I think, they did go out and get a corner. I think they're trying to give that kid time to adjust and get a chance to take that position. We just got to be patient. The bigger moves they come closer to the trade deadline. It'll happen if it needs to. Here's McCarthy back to pass. Look, he's got all day. Throws, caught. Naylor, big throw. Love Jihad Campbell is going to be a stud. Monster. We got 715 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it. Timeout, Minnesota. I can't wait to see the Chiefs next week. Are the Bears actually doing good? They are. I would put Jihad on the edge when Dean comes back. I would do that too. I would rotate him in like that. Yeah. I mean, the Eagles chat. I mean, the toughest team to beat for you guys in the NFC. Who do I think the toughest team? I actually think if you base it on what we saw so far, I think Green Bay is going to be the toughest team. They look like they're going to be pretty good. Didn't they come out? No, we haven't heard anything yet. But it sounds like they're not going to trade him. I mean, they're not going to suspend him. I think Shipley's going to IR. He might be. It would not surprise me that they made that move because he's hurt. The best thing thus far about Monday Night Football is Saquon Barkley on Manningcast. Oh, is he on there? That's cool. Vikings need to put Wentz in. They're not going to do it. Especially if they hit this field goal. 59-yarder kick is up. Oh, it's good. All these guys kick like 50, 60-yarders all the time now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Woogie spotting? You see the big bulges? Are they popping out of his face? That means he's stressed out. Remember, it's about having fun. Yeah. I need 3 more points for Justin Jefferson to win my fantasy week. Come on, McCarthy, left out. Throw JJ the ball. The chances that you don't get at least another 8 points is low. I'm tired of how I feel playing my head. What is wrong with you? Dude, you just got better. I think he could. I think it's very possible. But hopefully Jalen Hunt will give him a run for his money. Next thing we'll see is 70-yarders like it's nothing. I know. Big Marshall, thank you for the super chat. He goes, screw Mark Holmes. Okay. I'm Jalen Carter. He's Dak Hawk. I'm Jalen Carter. He's a Dak Hawk. Tua, you bum. Fly, Eagles fly. Right? Listen, I'm buying myself a Jalen Carter jersey like right away. Phil, you taking Packers or Commanders? I'm probably gonna bet the. Oh, nice return. I'm taking the Packers to win. I think they win. I mean, look, it's better for us if they do win. It helps us in the division. That was good from 62. I know, it really was. Still real announcement Carter. No. Tua costs you money. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Tua in the Miami. I think they're done. We should shut Landon down until he's 100% healthy. He's stacking up like Jason Pierce. I agree. I would sit Landon Dickerson this week. Because you got a mini bye before you play the Chiefs. And then if you give him another week, I think it'll help. Why do you think the NFL still hasn't released a statement about Carter? I think probably it was going to come down tomorrow, and it most likely it wasn't going to be a suspension. I think if it was a suspension, it would actually happen sooner, or at least they would tell the Eagles, because the Eagles got to get ready for the game. They can't be waiting to the last second. What I'm saying is, I don't think he's getting. I don't think he's getting whatchamacallit. I don't think he's getting suspended. My younger brother, who's an Eagle fan, has been trying to roast me and my Ravens. I told him it could be worse. I could have been a Dallas Cowboy and a fan whining nonstop about my. Yeah, that's true. So I still think it's going to be Baltimore and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Anything under 40 is like an extra point for these kickers nowadays. It really feels like that. I don't think Jalen Carter is going to get suspended. He would have heard something by now. Teams need to prep. That's what I think too. Why did we get Bigsby? There's a couple reasons possible. First, you need depth. They need to keep having depth at running back because that's such an important position for the way they play offense. I also think Shipley got hurt in that game. He may be out for a significant amount of time. You don't want just two running backs. And then the third is possibly special teams. He may be a returner. With or without him, we will beat the Chiefs. Agreed. They're trying to wait for Jalen's verdict so the brother can screw us.
The brother screwed us.
I hope not. Jalen's punishment, they're taking the Super Bowl ring away. No. They can never take that one away. This is torture. I need 3 more points for it. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. Even if it's garbage time. Yeah, I hope they do too. Because I got the Bears tonight and next week. Holy! I've just found out Jalen Hurts Frankfurt Yellow Jacket jersey online. Ugh. Don't waste your money. I've seen enough for both teams. Neither of them look like they could go deep in the playoffs. Nah. The injury point, Jalen's decision tomorrow will be fired. Yeah. Sluggish game. Yeah. They got Kelsey on there though. That's funny. We did a triple header yesterday. We did this one. How am I coming over to you guys? Is it smooth or is it buffering? I have a throwback 91 red, white jersey, but some of the sport fans think my jersey is not real. Please Google your history. Yeah, he was 91 his rookie year, I believe. Reggie was 91 his rookie year and then changed it. Do you guys think the scoring is going to them? No. Doesn't look like it. I wouldn't risk Landon. He can sit him a week or two. I agree. Eagle fan hating kids makes me sick. Are they hating on him? Any news on... Nah, we're probably going to find out tomorrow. I think you're going to get a fine, no suspension. Then Mark Holmes is going to have a meltdown. And he's going to say, the Eagles get all the breaks. The league don't like the Cowboys. Something crap like that. I'm going to go live early in the morning tomorrow. So, 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a lot of you guys. I'll be live about 10 a.m. my time. I'm going to be home until noon. So, I'm going to go live. And then I'm going to put a video out later that day. So, we'll be covering it. You like eyebrows? You know. Where's the best place by man jersey from? By man jersey? What is a man jersey? What do you mean? Definitely Sid Dickerson. He gave up too much pressure. I agree. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We got 710 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it so much. YouTube is telling me YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. So, are you guys getting whatchamacallit? Is it smooth on your ends? Because I don't know what they're talking about. Because to me, it's telling me everything's good. YouTube just don't like me. Brody, thank you for the super chat, my man. Smash the like button and subscribe. There you go. If you haven't hit that like, make sure you subscribe. We'll be here Thursday night. We'll be doing a doubleheader on Sunday and then probably stream on Monday. Yeah, they have been chippy. It's smooth on my side. I feel it. Yeah, see, YouTube, they like to mess with me. No buffer connection issues so far. They love to screw with me. They do that, and then they say, "Oh, well, we didn't count your." Yesterday, they froze my views at like 6,400 for about an hour and a half. Do you think Aaron Rodgers will have Minnesota Favre season 500? Well, he had a great game yesterday. He could. It's possible. It's possible. Mark Holmes run by as empty a Cowboys choke, right? Saints were looking scared last year in September. Look how it turned out. Yeah, exactly. September is like, it's all the false hope. September is false hope. There are teams right now that looked great that are not going to be nothing by November. No way Rodgers stays healthy all year at his age. That's the question. They better suspend back Dak. We'll see. Love me some Chris. Me too, Kathy. I love Chris Berman. Eagle says, you don't know that. Are you talking to me? Me or somebody else? And you don't know. If you're talking to me, I don't know that you are. What are you talking about? You got to give me more details. Bite of Life says, what's good, Fiverr? What's good, everybody? What's happening? Nico said, it's doing well. Settled down. You're good. What up, Philly? I say we call Jacksonville up, back up, and go after Walker. Wow. Okay, someone else. Okay. I wasn't sure. I think the Raiders will sneak into 7th seed. Strong night. Really, the Raiders with Chip Dip Kelly as the offensive coordinator. You were buffering when you read my comment. It's not like I said the games are staged. Did I really? I apologize. Why do you think good teams suffer at the end of the year when it starts off hot? Exactly. Do you believe that the Rams are the biggest threat to Eagles? No. Based upon what I saw yesterday, I think Green Bay is the biggest threat. I think Green Bay is the biggest threat, and I think the Rams are right behind them. I think Detroit, after watching Detroit, I think they're taking a step back. So I would say Green Bay, then the Rams. Both are they're good. It's on ESPN. Denzel, what if they delay the decision so that Carter doesn't have a chance to appeal? I think they're going to shaft us. Yeah, that would be bad. Chickens are protesting the Cowboys. They're tired of the sacrifice of the Bird family. There you go. I don't know if the Lions are done, but I think they're going to take a step back. Berman, yeah, exactly. I think the Packers are the biggest threat, but I'm still not sleeping on the Rams. Rams play a whole different. Rams looked good yesterday too. Dak shouldn't be off the hook either. Agreed. Kansas City not making the playoffs this year. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. And who would take over? That's the question. Who takes over? Now YouTube's saying I have an excellent connection, but it's oh, YouTube, I don't know what you're doing. We just got to play Eagles and nobody can touch us. Agreed. Yeah, we just got to do what we do and we'll be fine. think the Chargers looked good, you know. We'll see if the Chargers can stick with it, but they could. I like that running back, Hampton. I like the way they run the ball. AFC West is really competitive. It is. Watch Daniel Jones become a franchise quarterback. Could you imagine? Do I miss Jackie Chan? Nah. As much as the Eagles got for Smith and Brown not getting receptions, a lot of top receivers like Chase, example, had days off. Gotta let the team work out the kinks. Exactly. What up, Bonzology? How you? Took tank in fantasy last year. He looked good behind a team last year, probably barely getting any playing time this year. Yeah, well, we got to see because Shipley's the key. Is Shipley hurt? He came out of that game versus Dallas? Is he hurt? Maybe he's hurt and out 4 to 6 weeks. If that's the case, the Eagles need another running back because they've got to be able to run the ball. They need a rotation there. You probably already talked about it, but how do you feel? I like it. I like it because, look, I think the Eagles' bread and butter for this offense is going to be running the ball, wearing teams down by the fourth quarter. You don't want to give Barkley as many carries as you gave him last year, so you want him to be somewhat fresh. So you want a rotation. Well, Shipley got hurt, right? So if Shipley's hurt and he's out for a period of time, then you've only got Dillon backing up Barkley. You really need somebody else. I suggested this when they were doing the 53-man roster to add another running back. So I actually think it's a great move, And if Shipley's good to go, apparently this kid can do kick returns. I like it. Eagles will be okay. September's Eagles preseason, agreed. I just powered up my 1995 Nokia flip phone and called Miss Cleo. She said Green Bay over Washington by 6 points and the New York Giants over Dallas by 2 points. Miss Cleo knows football. Dude, what a blast from the past. Calling up to get your game winners. I love it. Back in the day. Barkley's bound to have an injury. I can't even read. I can't even acknowledge that. I refuse to acknowledge that. It's possible, but I refuse to acknowledge it. Mark says, YouTube, why? What did they do to you, Mark? Most overpaid mid-quarterbacks. Tua? Yep. Purdy and Watson. I like it. I really just got right. You think he beats out the number 2 back? I don't know that it'll be up to number 2, but I think he's a very, very good. I think he could be a number 2 back. I also think he could be number 3, but I think he's a really, really good number 4 back. I don't think the Eagles will demote Shipley because they drafted him, but I think I also think he's banged up. Definitely hit that like button. Most everybody looked bad outside the Packers. Packers, yeah. I mean, even in the Ravens-Buffalo game, both those teams had times where they didn't look good either. So Bears ball. All right, 1st and 10 Bears to start the half at the 22. They're up 10-6. Caleb under center. Man motion. Back to pass. Looks. Pumps. Now you're going to dump it to Swift. Incomplete. Bigsy. Yeah. Tank. I think we're going to beat the Chiefs fairly handily. I think we're going to, too. I wonder how many Raven fans went to bed early thinking they had a lot of games, double digits. I'm sure a lot of them did, dude. I'm sure a lot of them did. No question about it. Whew. Have you ever seen Rodgers? Have you seen Rodgers? How's he doing? I haven't seen Rodgers, really. I forgot he was on the Vikings. All right, 2nd and 10. At the 22. Caleb Williams, play action. Looks, steps up. Getting pressured. Now he's going to try to dump it off again. Incomplete. They're getting pressure on him. We're going after Parsons. Why not go after Walker? Call them up and go. They probably are. But I think a guy like Walker at this point, if they're going to trade him, it's going to be at the deadline. Like some of those guys, you just got to be ready. You got to wait, you know? I haven't seen Rodgers yet either. I hope McCarthy starts picking up here. I had him winning on a parlay. What are we doing, A.J. Dillon? He's part of the rotation. He's going to be part of our running backs. He's there. He's gonna keep contributing. I thought Dillon looked good. You know. Look, the way I see it is the Eagles, they want to run the ball. They want to wear you down. They want to do that. You've got to have more than one back because you can't keep giving Barkley 400-something carries. So I think Shipley's probably more hurt. Rodgers is number 2, I think. Rodgers is? Dude, if I was Rodgers, I would have took $3 million less to go to the Eagles. I wouldn't have won a left. No, I haven't, Eagles. So you believe our Eagles can go back-to-back? I think they're going to. Here's a nice run by the Vikings all the way up to the 48 of the Bears. Damn. These rookies are running the ball, playing great on special teams. Sanders would love to, go back, I'm sure. Eagles couldn't run offense, looked terrible in the second half. It did, and I think part of it was they didn't bounce it outside. Dallas was taking away the inside stuff. They didn't bounce outside, and then that rain delay hurt them. You know, that rain delay to me, that's the kind of game where the Eagles take over at that point. McCarthy throws, his hand gets hit. The flag comes down. That's like the 3rd time I've seen that happen with McCarthy. Brody, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you. After these moves, hope Howie addresses quarterback too. Bennett also needs more playing time to see what he's got. Still early for any sort of panic, though. I agree. You won't see me start to complain about anybody specifically except for that cornerback 2 spot until at least week 4. You're wrong on that one. On what one? What am I wrong on? Technically... Philly Matt, 24C, man, celebrates 4 months of membership. Thank you so much. Do you think Green Bay is now a problem for us? I think Green Bay is our strongest competitor in the NFC. Because they look good. I think they're going to have a good defense. I think they're going to be good, dude. I do. So, yeah. Prepare yourself for the future battle with Tom Grossi, Philadelphia Packers, Eagle War. Yeah. I like Tom Grossi. Green Bay doesn't scare you? There's a nice run by Aaron Jones. I mean, I think we're better than all those teams still. But if you look at who's the toughest competitor, based upon week 1, it looks like Green Bay. Betting the house on the Chiefs this week, 100% lock. That's ballsy. If O-line's still healthy, I'm not worried about Green Bay. Yeah. I mean, I think we'd beat Green Bay, but I still think they're the closest team again to us. 500, when you get off stream, you should look up Jack Beck and check out his story about his brother Tiger who passes in New Orleans. Okay, yeah, I've never heard it. It sounds interesting. I'll check it out. 3rd and 8. McCarthy just gets it away, throws, intercepted! Pick 6! Pick 6! Pick 6! Whoa! What a bad pass! Welcome to the big leagues, kid! Wow! He got killed. And thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Wow. Wow. Gonna make me some straddle tonight. That was a horrible pass. Horrible pass. This kid's learning tonight. JJ Sabutra, he's trash. Should have kept Darnold. Nah, you gotta give him time. You think Woogie just got a blister? I bet you he just popped a blister. Look at Carson smiling. Carson was smiling. He's happy. He's feeling the pressure now. The bumps. Next time you see Carson, he's gonna have one blister. Then like one more interception, it's gonna be like another blister. Because once he feels the heat, you know what happens to Carson Wentz, don't you? He's like Woogie from Something About Mary. Marty stinks. He threw a 40-mile-an-hour. I think Minnesota should put in Wentz. He's getting his little little Woogie bumps. It's happening. He's feeling the pressure. 5 other people are overhyping the Packers. It's week 1, and we know Jordan Love has massive inconsistencies. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's early. But I'm just basing it on that their defense looked improved. And that was before Parsons. So I think he helps. And they were a playoff team last year. I think they're better. I think Detroit's worse. I think the Rams are slightly better. I don't think any of them can beat the Eagles. But I do think that game in Green Bay is important because that may be home field advantage game. I was at the game versus Dallas when Hurts threw the pick 6 to Diggs. Come a long way. Yeah, you can't give up on him. No, Carson's not playing. I'm just saying that Carson probably feel the pressure that there's a chance. You know how he gets. Wentz will become the starting quarterback going forward. Woogie won't be smart if he ends up being put in. Well, I'm telling you, he's like, oh crap, I might come in. Blister. Nick, thank you for the super chat, my man. Wentz's face looked like he got stung by 100 wasps. I know. When he starts getting that pressure on him, it's just like Woogie and Something About Mary. I want to see Carson come in and just see if he could break the Nathan Peterman interception record. Jalen Hurts never threw a pick 6 to Diggs. I don't remember. Bad throw. It's just bad throw. He was throwing it to Jefferson. Nick Wright is a joke because he said the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl after Cowgirls game, but he's worried about the Chiefs who lost. But he's not worried about the Chiefs. Yeah, I know. JJ will be fine. He just needs a few games to adjust. Missed the whole season. Lighten up, guy. Yeah, I mean, you got to give him time. But I definitely took advantage of knowing that, it was his first game tonight. So far, anyways. We'll see what the kid could do. McCarthy is 5 of 9, 48 yards, and a 70-yard interception. That was a touchdown. Wright got nothing but respect for Wentz. He helps us win our first ring. He did. Do you respect Nick Wright? I don't even watch him. 500, are you going to call him Frank and Beans if he throws... Yeah, Frank and Beans. Yeah, put Frank and Beans in. Wentz did help us, but man, I'm still like, I don't like the way he bailed. 1st and 10. There's Mason, nice run for 3. I watch the first thing first quite a bit. It's funny. Yeah, I don't really watch any of those shows. I just don't have time. I'm never home when they're on. McCarthy gonna get sacked. Is that Montez Sweat? Oh, Tonio Pazino. Who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. Phil, you're going to be appearing in any NFC Super Friends? If they invite me, I will. You know. So Lions are going to suck this year. I don't know that they're going to suck, but I don't think they're going to be as good as last year. I got them going 0-2. Most of you retards are saying Hurts couldn't throw when we drafted him. I didn't say that. I said, what the hell are the Eagles doing? We got a quarterback. What's about to warm up? You can't pull this kid. Mainstream sport talk shows are like milk to the View. Lions lost a lot this offseason. I know. And they're going to play their offensive coordinator next week. He's ready for him. I got to upset. Mark Holmes says I'm glazing everybody, but his team does nothing. Mark Holmes doesn't know context. Tell him there's something called context. Look, if you're going to get on there and do video about me saying certain things, then you got to get your facts right. He said that, what's his face, Darius Smith only had 4 sacks, which wasn't true. 3rd and 18. Here's a handoff on a draw to Mason. Nothing. Lost 2 yards. Let them throw another interception. He's out of there. Interesting. I think it would be a mistake to pull him, though. I think if you pull him, I think you're going to make him lose confidence early. Both teams are dookie. I think the Bears are going to beat Detroit next week. Here's a punt. Duvernay at the 30, 25, and he goes out of bounds. Sanders a fumble machine. He is. Philly Cook Mark on Sill show. I'm going into that. I'm telling you right now. I'm going into that to get under Mark's skin. I am going to be trying to get him to rage on me. Dak is Mark Holmes. He is. I'm saying this for 4 years. McCarthy stinks. Could be Bears ball. $10:08. Let me get this. There we go. Definitely should have kept Sam Darnold. This is a wasted year for Jefferson. Yeah, for Jefferson. Mark, he was. Is this Kyle McCord playing? No. Mark wished Dak was on. I actually like Brady. As an announcer, you mean? Yeah, I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad at all. I just wonder if it bothers him when the Eagles are winning. Who do you think is slept on backup quarterback should be starter? I think the quarterback we got, McKee. I think he's the best backup in the league. Do you hear Mark yelling? That's on UC on the stream. No. I really don't have issue with commentators. No. 500. The favorite part of my day is watching Mark talk on Sill Show and seeing your face laugh at the entire tape, shake your head. I can't help myself. I just can't. I can't help myself because of the ridiculousness of what he's saying, and I'm going to try to expose the ridiculousness of what he's been saying if I go on Wednesday. Daffy Duck, Dax Ducks. I don't know. Franks and beans. I'm so happy Saquon Barkley was on pay. That was cool. How is he still on, or did he just check in? But Brady, what's that? Hold on. But put Brady in every one of our games. He's good juju for us. You think so? That's interesting. Spurger King, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I appreciate you. Quote, the whole narrative for the Cowboys-Eagle game was Lamb dropping passes, and nothing about Blankenship or Mitchell dropping interceptions. Dak easily could have 3 or 4 turnovers from that game. Thank you, Spurger King. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That drop that CeeDee Lamb has, the 2 on the last drive, it doesn't happen if Mitchell catches that interception, which was right in his hand. There could have been literally 4 or 5 picks in that game, and Dak got away with none of them. All right? I think the Cowboys' performance was so overrated, and they are getting credit for so much they shouldn't. And I think the Eagles weren't as bad as people think. That's just my opinion. But I agree with you, man. Thank you so much for that super chat, man. I appreciate it. But I agree. I agree with you. Mitchell can't catch. I could sit there and make it start in Indianapolis. I could too. See, he is paid to catch. He is. Q needs to live with the jug machine like all day. Jetta's is better than Chase. He's been having ass correct still put up his numbers. As Caleb Williams looks, throws, wide open, caught. Is that Moore? DJ Moore, big catch. Might be. Well, the Vikings won't give up on the kid, I don't think. Who's ringing my doorbell? I gotta check. My kids are ordering food or something. Who the hell's that guy? Oh, Amazon. The wife must be at it again. All right. There's a loss of yards. I'm gonna sneeze. Heck, Gilly! Excuse me. Phil, can you explain why the Eagles made the trade? I'm confused. Well, they are a team that is going to rely on their running game. Having depth at running back is important, especially when Shipley may be hurt for a while. If Shipley's hurt for a while, that would be one of the reasons. The other possible is that they realize how important a kick return game now is, and he can do that and be effective at it. So those are the reasons why. I think it's a good move for depth. It really is. I'm not worried about the picks, you know. Baby sneezes. I gotta close your eyes. You believe that? You think that's real? That thing that if you sneeze with your eyes open, your eyeballs will pop out? I tried it when I was younger, but I could never keep my eyes open. Pack Attack, thank you for the super chat, my man. Philly, the biggest threat to the Packers or the Eagles. Love your channel. Thank you. I think, and I was just saying that about you guys. I think you're our biggest threat right now. 3rd and 13. Caleb Williams back to pass, looks, throws, caught, but Loveland short, only gains about 3. 3, thank you for the super chat. If the Bears win, all my money line win, but the Ravens and Chiefs. Was it a parlay? You physically can't. I know. You can't. I've tried. So what do you think they do with the cornerback position? I think they give Jacorian Bennett a chance. And if they're not satisfied, I think they make another move for a corner before the deadline. I think some of the bigger names, you're going to have to wait a little bit on, you know. I've crushed the ocular cavity when I sneeze. I have to hold my eyeball in. Are you serious? Will it really pop out? Interesting. Here's a return by Price. Up to 25. Denzel Ward, yeah, something like that. I mean, a team like Cleveland's going to have to lose a few more weeks first, you know? Wow, man, I'm sorry about that car accident, but I really didn't know that, like, if that was true or not. I always wondered. I guess it is true. Well, good thing it never worked. Go get Rodgers back because they don't use him even if he returns. Do you think the Eagles like Rodgers though? And I'm asking seriously. Like us fans liked him, but did the Eagles like him? Because if they liked him, like why would you let him go? Blankenship was lurking on CD drops. He was, and he should have had 2 of them. Anthony says these teams, no, they don't scare me at all either. The Bears may be like a wild card team. I could see that. Maybe Vikings if they get it together. But that's about it. They're not a threat. So is Jalen Carr sitting out partially? Well, there's reports that the Eagles' in-house discipline may be to bench him the first quarter. But we don't know that yet. In full time, Rodgers gets exposed underneath. I mean, when you look at what he got paid, I think it was $4 million a year. It's like, dude, if you really thought he was that good, and he was a starter, you mean to tell me how he wouldn't sign him? Aaron Rodgers wouldn't get away with the happy hip shit bullshit in Philly. No. What's about to set the league on fire? Could you imagine? You know what's weird is the Eagles had Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham left. Went to Minnesota, was a backup, had to start, goes in and has an MVP year, takes him 15-1, puts him in a position to kick an easy game-winning field goal to go to the NFC Championship game. If Wentz went in and became the starter of the Vikings and tore the league up, it would just be weird. Like, history repeats itself all the time. The older I get, the more I think history really does repeat itself. 500, kid was born without eyelids. They use the foreskin to make eyelids amazing. Only thing is the kid's a little cockeyed. Yeah, I guess he would be. I'd be happy for Wentz to have an awesome year. I wouldn't be rooting against him. Rodgers killed Dorian Bennett. Yeah, well, that's true. Cunningham and Moss was fun to watch. It was, but it used to break my heart, though. Here's McCarthy. Looks, throws. He can't even get the ball. Did he fumble it? They're saying Hawkinson fumbled it. But I think he was down. Down by contact. He's down. His knee's down. 500, do you think our defense could be as lead? Yeah, I do. I think it's going to take some work. Carson is hated for his horrible play, in my opinion. I think a lot of it has to do with the way he bailed. It's a bad challenge. Bad challenge. His arm hits him before. His arm hits him, his left arm hits him. It's not a fumble. The defender's left arm looks like it hits his right arm as before he hits the ball. I don't like West Fair's attitude. Teammates have nothing to say nice about him. Yeah. It's true. Bears are going to be decent, my buddy, and I's bet ain't going to be easy this year. I think the Bears are a borderline playoff team. No cat food. My wife got a bunch of that at the store yesterday. Mega Man James, Tubby 500. Oh, so nice of you. How go the belly rubs and Starburst? They go great, thank you. The Bears are looking all right. Defense good, B+. Offense, C+. They may be hard to beat, bro. Hand penguin. You might be right. We'll see. We will see, my friend. 500. Why haven't the Eagles hired you front office position? They told me to come here and talk and be with you guys. I'm a man of the peoples. They should hire me. They'll win multiple Super Bowls. Well, they're already winning multiple Super Bowls, so what can you say? But I said it. I said you got to get another running back. I said it before we did the 53-man roster. What do? They go got another running back. NFC North is a tough division. It is. What's good on the Colts? How come the Colts didn't, how come they ditched him after 1 year? Zadarius Smith, Carter is a much improved Davis, and Nolan Smith is a great D-line. Bennett will be good. I agree. Man, did Jordan Davis, I don't think people are talking enough about how well he played. Yo, go down, touchdown! I'll take over for him. Yeah, the people GM. If you sneeze hard enough, it will it help you grow a neck? It might. I'll have to see. Next time I sneeze, I'll lift my head up. I'd never see a quarterback fall from grace faster than Wentz. Yeah, right? Philly is the man of the people. Ha ha. Philly, you should be on Sports Radio Show. Take your jokes, bets. But they better pay you a lot, Tubbs. Thank you. Yes, I am originally. The reason I started a channel was because knee down, 2nd and 8. McCarthy gonna run a screen to Jones. Jones, nice stiff arm, get about 9. Davis played so good he about to get traded, right? Bobby Hoying fell from grace. Bobby Hoying. Also, where's Jalen Hurts' statue, Philly fans? Give it a chance. Davis had a sack in the NFC Championship game. Davis had a sack in the Super Bowl. And Davis should have had 2 sacks in the first quarter. He's got to learn to wrap up. But Davis played a great game, man. Oh, the girl under Joey's desk is here. Hi. Oh, you are? Well, text Joey. It's 3rd and 2. McCarthy looks, throws, caught. First down, Thielen. Wow, he dropped it. He dropped the ball. Did he go up against the rookie in the NFC Championship game? Did he go up against the rookie in the Super Bowl? Jordan Davis is back. Davis had 2 sacks last game. He needed to learn how to wrap up. I think it was you that said it, right? He's never been that close to quarterbacks. I think you're right. All right, fair caught, Bears ball. I like watching SEC. I want to watch that Georgia-Tennessee game. I want to watch the Florida one. I'm going to watch doubleheader on Saturday. I don't believe for 1 second that Howie would have pulled the trigger on that before Micah trade. It's a red herring. You might be right. It might be to throw people out. Who knows? But I'm glad he didn't because I don't want to give up that much. That's too much. Get 35 running yards. Who do you need? There's a nice run by Swift. A little pass to Moore. Moore's going to get a first down. I think he got it. Bears run the ball, right? Niners are banged up. I think Howie reaches out to every team available, players whether it's interested or not. I agree. I mean, I get it. If the Eagles did it, I get why they would do it. But I'm just glad it could be that one move you didn't need to make, that one extra move. But I get it. Could you imagine Carter and Parsons on the same team? I mean, that's brutal. That would be scary. How do you stop that? Yeah, that's what they're saying, Richie. He can do kickoffs. Oh, let's see that. Is that true? 90,000? That ain't shit. For him, that ain't shit. You know, I have to go look and see if it's true. It's not there. I can't confirm that. That was not fine. No. That was not. I can't confirm that. Yeah, it's fake news, man. You got me all excited. But I said 90,000 is too cheap. He's going to have to pay more than that. But Mike Garofalo is saying about the Eagles trade, he said the Eagles trade for Tank Bigsby in part due to a need for another kick returner. Sources say he will be in the mix for that role with Will Shipley, who had a return against the Cowboys dealing with a rib injury. There you go. Yeah, you got me good, man. Because I've been waiting for that news all day. Why is Howie trade for everything but the one thing we need the most at cornerback? I think the cornerback position is a position that takes a little time. Like, the players that leave that position, teams aren't going to just want to get rid of them. They're going to not do it till it's closer to trade deadline. I think we just got to be patient on that. Oh, 3, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate that. What does it say? 500, should I cop Hertz rookie auto? 10. Yeah, why not? If you could get it, get it. And you said it's a guy, is it graded 10? That's not bad. Didn't he traded for Jagorian Bennett? Yeah. And that's the other thing. He's not going to do anything until they know what they got with Bennett. Linebacker blocked Stumi today for spreading the fake Carter news. LB blocked. Oh, LB blocked somebody today for spreading Carter news. Gotcha. I'm not a big blocker. I don't like blocking people. It's not my thing. All right, 2nd and 8. There's a handoff. Swift, nice run. Nice move by Swift. There you go. Down to the 34. If Howie appeared to offer the Cowboys, that gives other GMs the idea they could get something from Howie. It's gamesmanship to be getting a call. Yeah, look, I can't argue. I'm not blocking you. Don't worry. I'm not blocking. I don't block. I try not to block people. I mean, if I didn't block Tattletale for making fun of my neck, I wouldn't block. I'd block everybody. Offsides Vikings. It took for Jalen Carter game removed and then explanatory Jackson to lose to us by 4. Agreed. And an act of Mother Nature where the defense gets an hour to rest when all the momentum had just shifted because the Eagles had a fumble recovery. Yeah, they are. Bears are a team you gotta. Yeah. Mark doesn't block like 500 does. No, Mark blocks everybody. If you say Dak stinks blocked, has Howie ever won? I think he's won it. He's won it at least once I know of. He might have won it twice. Here's Swift going to get about a nice run. Swift. He gets a first down. He just ran over Isaiah Rodgers, by the way. Isaiah Rodgers just got trucked. Isaiah Rodgers just got trucked by DeAndre Swift. Not Saquon Barkley, DeAndre Swift. I'm glad he's gone. Swift has always been a good player. He did good in Detroit. He was good in Philly. It's good to see the Bears stick with him. I agree. If Swift ever learned to stiff arm, he would have. Yeah, old got way more. He makes it easy to cornerback tackle him. I don't think he knows. I agree with you. I would have loved to see Swift still in the Eagles with backing up Barkley. Here's Caleb Williams going to drop it off to Swift. Going to get a first down, and he's going to get tackled at the 5, but there's a flag. Dude, he just ran over Rodgers. Just said Eagles thought he was soft. You might be right. Hell no, I take Rodgers right now over Tory. What about Ja'Cory Bennett, man? People don't want to give him a chance or what? I'm not down on Ja'Cory Bennett yet. I need to see him play. He needs to play, as far as I'm concerned. All right, 1st and 20. I don't know how that was a hold. Is Williams over? He overthrew Loveland. Oh, Komet. I like Bennett. He needs playing. I agree. Got to play him. Bennett has tight coverage. At least Bennett doesn't give up yards after catch. From what I've seen in the little we've seen of him, he doesn't. I want to get him to start. I want to see what he can do before I go out and have to, trade for a corner. I would like to see the Eagles trade for Travon Walker and let Ja'Cory Bennett start. That's what it would be perfect, Yeah, right, Nick Yak. You got it exactly the opposite, and you know it. But Bennett didn't play even a Dory sucking ass. There's a reason. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. What the hell is that? You trade for a running back after Shipley played well week 1 in limited snaps he got. Well, and he also, what happened to Shipley? You know why he got limited snaps? He got hurt. We don't know how banged up he is. He may be out. Plus, you need a kick returner. They wanted a better kick returner. I don't see how anybody could be upset for getting a running back when your whole team is based upon running the ball. You got to have guys that can run. I love the move. I mean, we've got depth, man. Who's got depth like us? Nobody. And to me, it doesn't mean because they get Bigsby doesn't mean they're not going to get a corner or not going to get another pass. Like that. It'll take time. It'll happen. Travon Walker only had 2 tackles. Nolan Smith had 4 total tackles. That's all right. Fred, do you think Smith will be an upgrade? Yeah. If he has anything left, if we get the Smith we got last year, he may be the best. He may be starting over Hunt. If he is anything like he was last year, and I always say that because of what happened with Robert Quinn, but yeah, he's going to be effective for us. I think so. I'm excited about him. I really am. I mean, dude, I can tell you this. The Lion fans were pissed that he signed with the Eagles. Have faith how he doesn't stop. I agree. Eagles need Russell Wilson. Yeah, my ass. Adoree knows the zone scheme. Bennett needs time to learn. Bennett's learning. Bro, we have to ship those picks. Howie has such a good job drafting. You can only draft so many stars in a row. That needs to be paid. We are in a weird spot. Well, that's why I would trade the first-round pick this year. That's why I would trade my first-round pick this year for a 2027 first-round pick. And then just take like a third or a second also. And just get it. and then start loading up and take a year off from paying that first round pick. Worry about the guys you have and get in depth across the board. That's me, but that's a whole nother conversation later. Nick, thank you for the super chat. If we went off the first game impressions, we would have benched C.J. Gardner-Johnson last year after week 1. I'm excited to see Bennett progressing this year. I am too. I don't think Bennett is not playing because he hasn't been better than Adoree Jackson. I just don't think he's up to speed after getting traded. And it's just going to take a little bit of time. You know? Yeah, he is. Tank is 215, but he's got decent speed. If Ben Johnson can't make this kid look good, I don't think anyone can. He's just not accurate enough. He misses way too many easy throws. Too inconsistent. He started 10 for 10, too. That was a crazy thing. They need to move out with the NFL movie like they did Space Jam. And Jalen Hurts playing Jordan role. I could see that, too. Bennett got to learn. Yeah. Bennett has the same hip problems as Keely Ringo. That's why he's not playing now. Maybe. The thing with him, though, is he's had success with the Raiders. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's an all-pro. But, man, I think he's a little bit better than Ringo. What I like about him that I've seen so far, he doesn't allow yak. Like, if you look at Adoree Jackson, the biggest problems weren't just that the guys were catching the ball. It was all the yards after the catch. It's not over yet, Eagle Slayer. One doesn't mean the other. It's not like he missed it. It's not like you only get, like, to trade with a team one time. Adoree calls a long smoke, right? No, it makes no sense to laugh my ass off. What makes no sense? What am I missing here? It makes a lot of sense if you understand what the Eagles, what's important, what their bread and butter is on offense. I think it makes a lot of sense to have enough running backs, to have even more than enough. It's important. He knows no scheme except how to suck at schemes. Ringo was taking ballet classes. That means nothing. No, it doesn't mean anything. Raider trade, but they run cover 2 zone defense. He can play man much better. Well, and Carroll likes his corners to be big. He likes big physical corners. From everything we heard of Fangio and what he said about Jacory, he likes him. I think he's going to surprise some people. Just got to be patient. Mason, big run! 40! Down to the 35. Vikings on the move. Vikings have been able to run the ball. We got a 4-head monster at running back. We do. And like I said, let's see what if Shipley's out 4 to 6 weeks or something like that? We don't know. 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the 35. Trying to make this a game. Play action. McCarthy looks, throws. Caught. Jefferson. Big throw. 1st down. Sold your parlay? Jefferson just got 17 yards on that. Gilmore, I mean, maybe. Dude, who are you talking to, Eagle Slayer? Who are you telling to drop dead? We'll know more about Shipley by Wednesday. Yeah. Not me? You guys must be fighting in there. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a handoff, Mason, down to the 13, 12-yard line. I think Montreal Johnson could develop. He doesn't return kicks, though. Now that kid won't get a shot. He just signed back to the practice squad. Zay Zay, welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much. Oh, actually, you're a 53-month member. Thank you so much. Getting married. Oh, you're getting married. Congratulations, Zay Zay. Everybody, congratulate Zay Zay. Getting married. Thank you so much for your support. Here's McCarthy. Looks, throws, knocked down. Sweat. What's wrong with Bad Dog now? Josh Sweat? No. Johnson doesn't have half the pedigree of Bigsby. I think people are really going to like Bigsby. Congrats, Zay Zay. Hell yeah. Getting married. It's all downhill from now. I'm just kidding. It's all good, man. It's all good. 3rd and 5. McCarthy back to pass. Looks, throws. Touchdown. Jefferson. Touchdown. All of a sudden, we got a game. Justin Jefferson. Who needed the Jefferson points? They just got it. 13-yard touchdown. They're going for 2. What up, for her? Did you notice the same media guys that shit on Hurts and mediocre pass numbers haven't said shit about? I did notice that, yeah. All right, they're going for 2. It's McCarthy. He's running around. Flags are down. He ain't going nowhere. He throws it up. Incomplete. What's the flag? What's the flag? That's the question. Legal use hand-faced bears. I see a lot of people complain about Bennett. You all see him play 205 snaps. We got to be patient with him. Yeah, now it's half the distance. You want $30? Congratulations, Eric. Hurts is so efficient, it's ridiculous. Whatever he needs to be done will be done at a high level. I agree. I remember my first year watching football. Oh, yeah? As much as we're clowning McCarthy, Ben Johnson hasn't been so good either. I agree. They started off hot, and that was it. Like where are the adjustments? 2-point conversion. They're running this. Play action. Looks. Throws. Oh, good tackle. They didn't get it. The tight end got stopped. That saved 2 points is right. Nice tackles, right. That's what you got to do. Congrats. Easy, yes. That touchdown won you 500. Easy E. Congratulations, man. You deserve it, bro. 500. Reed says worthy is day to day. We know what that means. Months by Reed standards. Yeah, exactly. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why you kick a field goal. I mean, I get it. You want to make it a 3-point game, but you didn't need to. You didn't need to rush it. It's still so much time left in this game. What's the deal with bet? What do you mean? I gotta move house tomorrow and ain't getting paid shit. You gotta move tomorrow? You gotta move a house tomorrow. So do you wrap your hats in plastic when you're not wearing them? They all look brand new. No, but I don't wear them. Like if I'm gonna go out and get sweaty and stuff, where did friggin' my water go? If I'm gonna go out like like for instance, well not this hat, but like my white Eagles hat, a couple of my green ones. I have multiple same ones. I'll wear outside like if I'm gonna do yard work or I'm gonna get all sweaty, and then I have ones that I don't wear if I'm gonna get sweaty. So they stay in good shape. Congratulations. Hurts keeps his winning percentage up through his career. He's chewing. 500 just got here. Take care of sick husband. Any news on Jalen Carter? No news on Carter. But I hope your husband. I hope he's doing all right. Prayers to him. Thank you. Sports Illustrated reported. Yeah, that's what they said, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. The heck is tofu mean? I don't even know what the hell that means. Mark is talking about flower blooms right now. He's crazy. I mean, I can hear Mahomes seeing himself from here. Who? Thank you. He's currently ill, but but now has a cold. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. Prayers to you. I know that's not easy. I appreciate you stopping in. So we're supposed to get information. Well, they said today or tomorrow. So I guess it's tomorrow. Caleb back to pass. Look at all sacked. Hargrave still can rush the passer, man. I give him that. Yeah, Hargrave with a sack. Vikings might. If they can move the ball. Swift tackled, loss again. Carter is better than Hart, of course. Man, they can't move the ball, the Bears. Crowd's starting to boom. It's crazy. 3rd and 19. Vikings are going to end up stealing this game, dude. Yeah, Hargrave wasn't good against the run. 3rd and 19. He's going to just dump it off, underneath. Van Ginkel almost walked it down, almost a pick. Dude, crowd's booing them. Ben Johnson overrated? It's early. See if McCarthy can pull this out, man. Damn, I thought Van Ginkel was going to pick that off. There's the punt. Returned at the 29. To mix it with the 40, 45, up to the 48-yard line, 49-yard line of the Bears. Vikings are about to steal this game. Jalen Carter's going to take his frustration out. Mahomes almost got the. I agree. Man, I guess Ben Johnson lines in each other. Maybe. Jay Jetto's wearing 500K in diamonds. Jefferson is? There are high hopes for the Bears in Chicago. I'm sure. Wow, did the Niners? Yeah, they cut him. I think they cut him because of cap. Yeah, he got cut. Some people are watching the channel saying things that haven't happened on our feed. Yeah, try not to do that. I won $4,000. Naylor got over plus 15. Congratulations, man. You deserve it, man. Good for you. Traded for some bozo, just probably not use him. The F, right? Nah, he's not a bozo. You'll like Bigsby. Bears are the Bears. Always expect them to underperform. WIP literally had a whole segment today. How Hurts isn't Allen. Are you kidding me? Momentum shift. Well, they need Aaron Jones. Yeah, well, they should run him. They've been able to run the ball on the Bears. He's had trouble passing, but they've run the ball on the Bears, so we'll see. How about this game? This game looks like the Bears are in trouble. Jalen Carr should be getting fined along with Dak. They're ignoring spin. They will be. Oh, you're lying. I was happy for you, man. Oh, I don't mind trading for Bigsby either. Markham's a grown-ass man who talks the talk. He talks the talk. What's the talk, though? Duh, Bears. Both teams look terrible. Yep. This trade will be studied for years. Which trade? The Bigsby trade? It's a good trade. Good depth. No decision yet. Expect it tomorrow, though. I expect it tomorrow. We got 712 people in, 454 likes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Vikings with the ball. Yeah, it does feel like the same teams are playing each other, right? Let's see what McCarthy could do. Young kids got a chance after a pick six and a bad start to pull this thing out. But you got to run the ball. Here's McCarthy to Jones. And Jones is going to get about 8 yards, 9 yards. It's exactly how you want to start that drive. This game sucks. What do you mean good game? It's getting interesting right now, I tell you that. Aaron Jones has 6 rushes, 17 yards only. I thought they run the ball better than that. 2nd and 1 at the 41 of the Bears. McCarthy, play action. Looks, steps up, fires, goes deep, and he got Jefferson through his hands. He's got to make that. He's got to make that catch. How are he doing his thing again? Yes, he is. So what are your top 5 NFC teams in the NFC? I feel like most teams suck in the NFC. I think Eagles 1, Packers 2, Rams 3, Washington 4, Lions 5. Jefferson's got to catch that ball. I'm sorry. Has to catch that ball. Speaking of Fields, I know the Steelers won or whatever, but I know they are like, shit, we could have kept the young bull and have started for the next 4 years or so. Who you want to keep? You mean the Pittsburgh could have kept him? Mark Carter could have thrown it better. That was a good throw. That was 2 hands on that ball. Jefferson just dropped it. They want to call Jalen Carr a disgusting person, but the Florida player spat on a USF player, and I hear nothing about it. Well, they're trying to blame Carter for it. They're saying Carter influenced him. Yeah, this is his first start ever. Dak has duck feet where he can't run. Jefferson don't drop shit ever like that. He's trying to do his best CD impression. Yeah, you don't see that. If they threw that ball 100 times, he catches 99 of them. Because they never heard of him, none. Heard of who? I don't know what you guys talking about. Yeah, McCarthy does. Oh, they're talking about Bigsby. I mean, look, Bigsby was one of the backs in that draft a few years ago we wanted. Angel M just subscribed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. $500 don't writers. Yeah, that's a classic. He is. Agreed. We could have had Jefferson and Smitty. That is true. Yeah, Steelers could have kept him. Rodgers still playing good. But God knows. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Chance to go undefeated? Slim. Slim to none. Teams don't go undefeated now. Is McCarthy back foot? Back. There was nothing there. What's the flag? They're going to call a penalty? A hold? Are they going to call Chicago another stupid penalty? Philly CDA just subscribed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Do you think if we had Jefferson, we would have gotten Smitty? No, I don't. I don't know about that one. 2% chance going undefeated. I love those odds go birds. It's very hard to go undefeated. 1st and 10, Vikings. McCarthy back to pass. Looks, throws to the end zone. Got him in. Touchdown. Wow. Touchdown. Aaron Jones. The kid calmed down. You got to give it to the kid. He calmed down and he's making plays. They're going to go for 2 again. What a throw. Got to give McCarthy credit, man. Don't bring that up. Rager picks maybe 6 in my 500. Good pick. Oh, I know, bro. I know. You warned us all. And you were right. You were right. McCarthy looks for it, throws. Caught. Got it. Feeling on the 2-point. Wow. You got to give McCarthy credit, man. You have to give McCarthy credit. Yeah, he settled in, played a much better second half than first. He hung around, and boom. He looks way more comfortable. You're behind Philly? I might be. It's on DirecTV. I can't do nothing about it. Bears blow. Now we're going to get to see what Caleb could do. If we got Jefferson, we most likely get Micah. I don't know if they would have gotten Micah. I really don't know if they would have done it. And the reason I say it is because I think the Eagles didn't look at Micah as a pass rusher. I thought they thought he was an off-the-ball linebacker. So I don't know if they would have done it. Nick, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, Bears choking as usual. Classic Bears, right? It's crazy. What Caleb could do is run around holding the ball. You might be right. Too many games to go undefeated. The Dolphins played. Yeah, I agree. 10 minutes, let's see. It's going to be interesting. I don't know why I keep thinking he's talking about me. I'm not talking about you. Bears choking is my ASMR. That's funny. All right, into the end zone. Ow. I want to see what Caleb Williams can do in this situation, man. Let's see what kind of franchise quarterback you are. Let's make a bet, Philly. I got Eagles versus Bills in Super Bowl. I'm taking the Eagles, too. Too many drops. Topher, thank you for the super chat, my man. Topher, thank you so much for the super chat. That's pretty good. Here's a handoff, Swift. Swift going nowhere. Nowhere. Oh, it's Redmond. Nice tackle. Do you think Kellen Moore would take Tanner McKee for Kool-Aid McKinstry? That should be straight up trade involved. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but that wouldn't be enough to me for the Eagles, though. I don't think that the Eagles are going to trade him until next offseason. My problem with Caleb is still where he touch passes like throws, but yeah. 2nd and 10, Caleb looking, steps up, throws, caught, first down, up to the 47. Yeah, that's what we're going to see. Rashid, what's going on, man? He goes 500. I believe we're going to repeat. I'm right with you. I believe so, too. Nice pass, but he put something on that one. Yep. The stinking Bears. Jameson says, Caleb stinks. Holy crap. All right, 1st and 10. At the 47, Williams, play action. Nobody bites. Looks. He's rolling to his right. Throw it! Still on his feet. Throw it away. He stepped out of bounds. Oh, my gosh. That's so stupid. It's a stupid play. What are you doing there, dude? Eagles got so fortunate with Hurts the 2nd round. You ain't kidding. You just got to throw that out. I'm all out of whiskey because I lost my Trubisky. I know Philly was right to say that the Bears still stink. 2nd and 14. Caleb looking, throws. Got a man open, he threw it high. Oh. Saints are drafting Nussmeier next year. The son of the quarterback coach, right? Or the offensive coordinator now? Williams cannot manage the clock. I think he's got to throw that earlier. Isaiah Rodgers missed it, though. Isaiah Rodgers did nothing on that play. Bears still stink indeed. Yes, they do. Caleb looks, throws. What the hell was that? Receive kill? Ass. Got to tie this up right now. That's what you got to do. I got to punt this. Oh, my God, it's blocked. Oh, they're kicking their ass. What a roll. Look at that roll. Oh, you lucky ass. How lucky is that? They're lucky. Bears are lucky that rolled where it did. I'm going to lose money tonight on stinking Bears. Look at Aaron Jones. See this one? There you go. Leave slow. You missed Slay, huh? Vikings coach looks like it's past bedtime. You and me both. It's crazy, man. 1st and 10. McCarthy under center at the 32. Looks. Hands off. Big run. Mason going to get all the way down to the 47 of Chicago. Jeez. It's just like this game changed so quickly. Bears look tired, man. All I know from this game is it's 2 less teams the Eagles don't have to worry about. Oh, yeah, that's true. Good point, Kevin. I agree with that. We got 764 people in here. Thank you so much. Here's McCarthy. Hands off again. Mason going to get nothing. Mason was only $4 million. He's run really well tonight. Caleb needs to settle his feet and throw, put some touch on his passes. He said, agreed. Bears were riding emotion early. The stinkage has surfaced. Yeah, Mason works. Mason's not been bad. 2nd and 10 at the 47. Bears defense needs to step up. McCarthy looks, throws, caught. Hawkinson going to get close to a first down, about a yard short. Wow. That's crazy. JJ definitely settled down. He's a grown man. Yeah. First, I don't know what you mean. Oh, don't tell me what happens before it happens. Definitely don't tell me before it happens, or I time people out. There's a handoff. Jones, first down. We knew that was going to happen. It's all good. All good. Yeah, I guess you're right. I thought they were going to be better too. I mean, it's early, but not tonight. They don't look like it. Seems like every time Philly makes a Super Bowl, it's always against a dynasty with some freak quarterback. That's what's so great about our Super Bowls. Both of them come off of guys that beat us in the Super Bowl. You know, that's what I love. Beto is a mad dog. Yes, he is. Jonas, now you are. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. Jones going to get about 4 yards. Lions better not lose to these bums. I already took the Bears next week. I have to see if I can change my bet. So the Bears don't have the Bills magic tonight. Not unless something crazy happens. With under 4 minutes left. Or well, over 4 minutes left. 2nd and 7. 5-0-7, yes. 2nd and 7. McCarthy play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Jones wide open. First down, out of bounds. He was wide open for that, too. Brothers Kill almost still the run ball. He hates running the ball. Just keep running the damn ball. They can't stop you. First and 10, handoff. Jones short. He's going to lose a yard. Will the Bears start using timeouts? Are they going to use a timeout? Rakeem, what's going on, my man? How are you? Bears need to slow this game down. Give the Vikings. They did. Philly, will you wrestle Mark Holmes with no shirt on? For how much money? Mark couldn't deal with me with no shirt. I'm too beautiful. 2nd and 11. McCarthy looks, throws. Caught. Jefferson. Jefferson makes a move. Another move. And he's going to get close to a first down. About a half-yard short. Damn. You got to use timeouts, man. Do mushrooms blow on pizza? Hell no. I do not like mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms in any way. Uh-oh. Jefferson makes everything look so easy, it makes no sense. I know. Would look like too much for me. Don't use them. Wait until they get the first down. They need a big defensive play. They need to stop here. All right, McCarthy hands it off. No, he's going to keep it. Run. Go in. Touchdown. Wow. You got to give it to McCarthy, man. You got to give it to him. I give the kid credit, man. He was rattled in the first half. He settled down, and he's played really well since then. Yeah, it's game. Got to give him credit. JJ with the dagger, right? 3 touchdowns. I mean, as bad as I thought he played in the first half, to come on to play the way he did, you got to give him credit. Gonna cost me money though. Bears are still the Bears. They stink. So we know the Bears still stink. Williams screwed us. Minnesota, Chicago's weak defense. Henry 89 Brace Hall target 2,000-yard season. Look at the play calling from O'Connell. My man can call plays. I wish our offense will let that. I hear you. Hopefully we'll get it, but we'll see. Their own fans boo them at home. We do that too. Half the Bears' defense is out. Edwards, Jalen Johnson, others. To me, it's not. Well, to me, the part that I'm up, like, if I'm a Bears fan, I'm more upset about my offense. Like, your offense, Caleb Williams started 10 for 10, did nothing the rest of the game. They've got enough talent on that side of the ball that they should be able to do something. Vikings have been 500+ team for 3 years. True. Yeah, give the kid credit. He settled down. I give McCarthy a lot of credit. I'm impressed with what I've seen. No question about it. I thought they outplayed the Bears in the second half. So do you think our play style will stay the same as last year? I do. I hope so. I mean, hopefully it gets a little bit better, but I think so. Bears still suck. Yeah. Bag on head. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. JJ going to be a beast. Pick 6 didn't phase him. It actually woke him up. I'm impressed. I'm impressed too because he looked rattled early and he calmed down and yeah, I think it's a big game for him. He impressed me tonight. Where does Andy Reid? I mean, you got to put him probably 1 right now. Tony says, if we took Jefferson, Carson doesn't get traded. We would have won too much to get Smitty or Parsons, and we don't get Carter. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that wouldn't happen. There's Caleb throws. Oh, my gosh, what a catch by Kmet. That was a hell of a catch by Kmet. That was an overthrow. That's a great... Yeah, that's a catch. What a catch. Caleb back to pass. Looking. Throw to the end zone. Got a man wide open. He overthrew more. He was wide open. Wide open. Oh, my God. He was wide open. That was a touchdown. That would have been such a quick response. Damn, Isaiah Rodgers. Oh, zone. They're playing zone. Of course, the Bears have one timeout left, too. I just can't believe Caleb overthrew him. Damn, man. 2 plays, your touchdown in the game. 2nd and 10. Can't miss that throw. Caleb back to pass, looks, throws high. Dude, he's got to settle down. He had more. And that would have been 2 plays and score a touchdown. You know? Pyro Disco Flash just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you. Third and 10. Caleb back to pass, looks, throws. He overthrew 3 straight guys. 3 straight guys. I'm getting pissed off for Bears fans. They're lucky. They're lucky to get a first down. Caleb get brushed, throws, caught. Oh, Moore dropped it. Moore got crushed. They're going to call a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. Moore got hit. Caleb got hit. They all getting hit. Everybody's getting hit. That's how I like it. That's football. Let it go. Let it go. Somebody who said, F that. Big hut. That's a good play. I don't think that's a penalty on Caleb. I don't like that. I hate that call. Come on, man. You ain't kidding, Donnie. I don't like that. I know that's they call, but I don't like it. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty either. That's not a penalty. It is clean. You're right. He hit him in the chest. That's clean hit. I don't think that's a penalty. And I don't think that should be. I know that they call that roughing the passer, but I don't like it. When you throwing a ball like that. Yeah, I know they call it. I get it as a penalty. I don't think it should be, though. You know, but it is what it is. But that other one on Moore is clean. I'm all out of whiskey because Caleb Williams missed open receivers. I knew Philly was right. The Bears still stink. Yeah, we'll have to do it. Shout out to Sports Fury. My man Josh is a Bears fan. I wonder if he's doing it. I haven't checked. I'm sure he's streaming. See if Josh is streaming. Yeah, my boy's streaming. He must be pissed. We'll be watching flag football toy if we're still here. You ain't kidding. He and Caleb was clean too. You know. I mean, he hit him as soon as he was throwing. Brandon, thank you for the super chat, my man. I was a douche to you the first time I came on your chat. You were one of the better ones doing this stuff. I'll be back. Thanks, brother. Thank you, Brandon B. I appreciate that. All good. Everything's good, man. We're good. Don't worry about nothing. So who's worse than Caleb at playoff or playoff Dak? I mean, Caleb hasn't been in a playoff, so we don't know how he plays in the playoffs. Yeah, Moore is. Look, it was a good shot. It was a clean hit. It was a good hit, and they should not be calling that. I know they're going to call the roughing the passer one. I get that. But that one. All right, Caleb, what do you got? Come on, Caleb. Back to pass. Looking. Getting pressure. Going to run. Run. Go, 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 go. Touchdown. Did he get in? Flag. Touchdown. Let's see what the flag is. What's the flag? On the defense. He's out of bounds. He's out. He's not in. He's not in. He's not in. Yeah, they're going to change it. So am I. Yeah, he's at the half-yard line. 500, why you do not do videos with Sports Fury anymore? I don't know. I just haven't. They haven't asked me to do anything with them. I mean, I would love to. I love those guys. You know? I don't think it's like there's no problems or anything like that. It just hasn't happened. How the heck can Moore come back in so soon after that? I don't know. Just getting here. What's your opinions on Bigsby? I still think we need tight end. Obviously, Dillon isn't the guy. No, I think Bigsby is a part of the rotation. Provides some depth. Can do kickoff returns. Shipley got hurt. Remember that. And I think the way the Eagles play, their style, they need to make sure they have enough running backs. I think it's a great depth move. All Minnesota got to do is get 2 first downs and the game is over. True. I didn't see anything, Tim. All right. All right. First and goal. You got to score right here, man. You can't be wasting time. You got to score right now. Here's Caleb. Looks, throws, caught, touchdown. Wide open. Yeah, that's really good that they did it before the warning, but unfortunately, you have to declare it. Yeah. Need to boot this out of the end zone. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to waste any time. You want that play. He's got to boot it out. Kick is up and good. Got to kick it out of the end zone, even if you kick it out of bounds. I like Bigsby and the Jags have a rookie sparked week and didn't know Shipley was hurt. Well, Shipley left the game. We don't know how bad it is. So that could be why. The other thing is that the Eagles said that the kickoff return is playing a bigger part than I guess maybe people expected. And they want a guy who can return kicks. Do not onside kick it. How many timeouts do the Bears have? One. So the Bears have one timeout. And if they can kick it out of bounds, they can keep the 2-minute warning. So rather kick on trick onside kick. Look, you got to kick it out of bounds, whether you kick it out of the end zone or you kick it and get a penalty. You can't afford to whatchamacallit. Does your draw shirt have Jaworski surfacing? No, it doesn't. Bears have one. Yeah. What are they going to do? Kick it out of the... Got to kick it out of the end zone. Or you got to kick it out of the side. You got to kick it out. Got to kick it out of bounds. Or out of the end zone. Good kick. Good kick. Smart. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. Very smart by the Minnesota. Yep, very smart. You want him to waste that 2 minutes. Yep. Smart. It's over. One timeout left. They really needed that time. He needed to kick it out of the end zone. Yeah, it's going to be hard to win now. You need something stupid to happen. That's the only way. Bag of Head, I missed his super chat. I apologize. He said, make Caleb a running back. Dude can run. He definitely can run. We'll see if something weird happens here. And remember, I will be streaming. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern. So I'll be streaming a little bit in the morning for me. But Thursday we'll be streaming the Packers-Washington game. That should be fun. And then Sunday I'll do the Giants game, Dallas in the morning, and then the Eagles game in the afternoon. Boring first quarter. Oh, that's an old chat. Yeah. Phil, you have 4 times as many views as Mark. I do? That's good. You mean like on this stream? At most, they were on 125 off the clock with the Bears having timeouts still. Yeah. They gotta. It's a shame that guy couldn't kick that out of the end zone. Vikings need a first to completely win. Agreed. Packers Commanders should be good. It should be really good. I could see that game going either way, actually. Like it wouldn't surprise me if the Packers hear how great they are all week and then come in and underwhelm. But usually the team that comes in on the road on a Thursday has a disadvantage. We'll see. I've got the Packers over the Commanders by double digits. Well, I want the Packers because that's a division loss for Washington. In Michael Anthony's voice, Worth Fitness, it's over. It's over. Yeah. Do I have it? It's over on here. I got the brother.
The brother screwed us.
I need it. It's over. I need to get one on here. Yes, I am. There's a handoff. Big run, Mason, up to the 29. Timeout. Yes, Greg. If they won it back, they should have onside kicked it. Or, I mean, even if you take the penalty there and kick it out, you still save that 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7. Yo, Phil, I just got here. I'm sure you've got so many comments asking about the Bigsby trade. What are your thoughts? I like it. I thought it was a good depth move. We don't know how injured Shipley is right now, and he's supposed to help on kick returns. I love it because we need running backs. We need to make sure we have a lot of depth there. That's our bread and butter. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff. Nothing. Mason gets nothing. 1:41 left. That shoulder will be hurting, yep. So where the cannolis? Probably downstairs. So you get the sound. Michael said, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll definitely do that. Vikings are absolutely no threat to us. No. Can't stand when teams go too conservative with that got you there. Yeah. Agreed. Minnesota's going to use a timeout. So the Vikings use a timeout. Get the stop, right? Got to get the stop and you have a shot. You only need 3 points. I hope the Bears get a chance. I want to see a chance. Look, my aunt's birthday is September 20. Oh, happy birthday to your aunt. Philly to Don. What's up, Z-Main? We got 686 people here. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, here we go. Big down. 3rd and 7. Here's a handoff. Get him. And he's not going to get it. Clock runs. There's not going to be much time left. Yeah, it's going to be tough. That 2-minute warning kick really hurt them. Who do you think would be a great cornerback for the Eagles? Well, I mean, I don't know who's really available by trade. I mean, I can think of a lot of guys, but I don't think they'll be available. I actually think we just got to give Jacorian Bennett some time. I think he can play, but we need to give him a chance. Otherwise, if Asante Samuel gets cleared MRI in, I say October, if he's clear and healthy, I'd bring him in then. But I think we got to be a little patient with Jacorian Bennett. That's my theory. They're gonna punt it so high. I'm sure. Gilmore's older. I mean, I don't know. It's like, what has he got left at his age? You know, if he has something left, of course, but I don't know what he has left. But, you know, and what corners are on the market? I don't even know. It's so early. All right, here's the punt. And it's going to be fair caught at the 20. 9 seconds left. You need to throw it up. You need to throw it up and hope you get a pass interference call. That's what they need. Yeah, you need a pass interference or something. Exactly. Definitely miracle time. I missed for a kick return touchdown. Yeah. They stink. All right. 9 seconds left at the 20. You need 40 yards. I don't know how good the kicker is, but I don't even remember who the hell is their kicker. Oh, What the frig? The ball fumbled. Moore picked it up. What the hell was that? And you lost 5 seconds? If I was a Bear fan, I'd give up. What the hell was that? I shout out to J.J. McCarthy, man. I give him credit. You need a mirror. I don't even know how you make this happen. Are you going to run a screen in the lateral? You just don't got enough time. Just don't have enough time. Yeah, there you go. Lateral. That's game. Game over. Bears blew that game. Wow. Stupid Bears do stupid things. Don't call it a comeback. I give McCarthy credit. You know, first start, you're rattled, you throw a pick six, you settle down and you play well. You got to give him credit. Hey, Ben Johnson, you like plays, not rush push. Well, this makes me feel great about the Bears. You should. Bears haven't had a quarterback since Jim McMahon. Bears still in the hibernation. That's got to be so disappointing for them. This is JJ's first game. Wow, yeah. It's his first game. I was impressed with him. No doubt about it. All right, Casper, you have a great night, man. Oh, Unstable Eric, thank you for the super chat, my man. 500, I don't want Adoree on this roster, period. I agree with you. He is a generational ass. Sign Asante and trade for Christian Gonzalez or some other disgruntled good corner. Is Christian Gonzalez disgruntled? Oh, I would do that in a minute. Yeah, I like it. I don't want Adoree on I don't want him playing either. Hopefully Bennett will get in there, but if Christian Gonzalez is available, I would love that. But I didn't know he was. Jed is out there playing for $150,000 on his neck. Pro sports money is ridiculous. Didn't Neighbors do? I think I saw a thing. Neighbors did the same thing. Phil, you're afraid you're going to sit on one of those kittens one day? I not sit on them, but I always worry I'm going to step on them in the morning because they're always around. Bro, Gonzalez is nasty, but they aren't trading him. What is going on with him though? Why is there speculation? 500. Why Tank Bigsby? I thought we were good at running back. Well, there's a few things. First thing is you needed another guy just in case somebody gets injured, which Will Shipley did first game, so we don't know how injured he is. 2, the kickoff game looks like it's playing a bigger part in of a role this year in football, so he could do kickoff returns. And like I said, just overall depth of having a running back in case somebody goes down is important because the Eagles, they need to run the ball. So I think it's okay. I think it's a good move. It's not going to affect whether they go out and get somebody else. I like it. If you saw my 53-man roster video, I talked about it. I said I would strongly consider getting another running back. And they did it. P.S. My wife just threw a pack of Blue Chews at me. Guess I'm not going to bed yet. Go do your thing, my man. Go make them babies. Will you trade AJ for... No. I'm not trading AJ Brown. All this talk about AJ's... I would never. Ain't no way I'm trading AJ Brown. No need to. A whole pack you'll be working in the morning. Would you give a first and a third for a top corner considering what we would give up? It depends on the corner. I mean, it depends on the corner. If you're talking a top Pro Bowl level corner in his mid-20s, yeah. But I don't know who that would be off the top of my head. Christian Gonzalez, remember, you've got to pay. You're going to have to pay Q and you're going to have to pay Cooper DeJean. So are you really going to pay 3 corners? What I would probably do, and this is what the Eagles thought, was Ringo was going to be the guy, but I would try to get somebody that could just fill in that position this year, and then I would draft a guy next year. I just saw Mark leave with a blue chew and a glizzy. What is he doing? I don't know. Where's that big Dak Prescott blow up though? You trade AJ for Sauce? I'm not trading AJ. AJ will be the next guy to go. I don't think so. AJ Brown signed until what? 2028, 2029, something like that. You gotta continue. You can't do what the Kansas City Chiefs did to Mahomes. If you look at what they did, every year their weapons have gotten worse and worse and worse. Okay? Like, you can't do that to Hurts. You gotta have, first part of his career, he's gotta have his weapons. Second part of his career, he's gotta have new weapons. You can't get rid of weapons, you know? Patrick Surtain would be, yeah, I mean, there's no way they'll trade him. Your boy Nick Wright that you never watch and Shady do everything they can to start a beef with AJ and Hurts. I understand why Nick, because they're only shots his Chiefs can bet us, but I'll never understand why Shady. Yeah, I don't get it either. Maximus is downstairs. He's downstairs chilling. So would you think we would do with Goddard? I think they'll let Goddard play one more year and he's gonna go. If Stephon Gilmore has anything left, why not? Hurts MVP this year? There's only so much money after you pay Carter next year. I don't worry about the money because, one, I don't pay it, and two, Howie always finds ways to get the cap to work. I don't worry about that. But you're gonna have to pay Q. You're gonna have to pay Coop. You know, all those guys. You have to pay Nolan Smith. I think Nakobe Dean is going to go, so you got to do that. Just think how he keeps AJ past 30, in my opinion, especially at that price. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about my plans. I got big plans for wide receiver after this all season, but I'm kind of holding back on it right now. Does the Prescott blow up as well also? I don't know. You'll have to ask Mark that. You probably shouldn't be in the house. Typical Andy Reid team with no wide receivers, right? I mean, it's gotten worse and worse for Mahomes. I don't want that to be Hurts. I don't want to do that to him. I don't see the need. I think you keep Hurts a couple more years, and you get young. You keep AJ a couple more years. You develop receivers behind him, draft a guy high, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think we retain Dean. They might trade Dean. It wouldn't surprise me if Dean comes back and they trade him. Bag on Head, thank you for the super chat. He goes, I'm a Dolphin fan in Miami. Just curious, what's it like to live in a city with an NFL franchise? It's great, especially if they're into it, Like Philly goes all out for the Eagles. It's a very cool thing. So do you think Cooper works well on the outside, that the Eagles draft a slot cornerback and this year draft potential trading? Oh, I think he could. I think Coop could play all the positions in the secondary. I think they need to use him accordingly, AJ will ask for a trade at some point. He wants the ball and wants the numbers. Not going to have that the way he play. I mean, that's what everybody says, but I don't hear him saying it, I just hear a lot of speculation about that. People forget the contracts aren't completely against the cap. Even if you pay Carter $30 for $40 million a year, it's not going to be a big hit. Not to mention Goddard is gone, frees up cap space too. Agreed. So you ever check on your cool kitten you gave away from last year? I forgot his name. Yeah, I get I do. They send me pictures every couple months. They send me pictures because he went with his brother. So there was 2 of them stayed together. I gave him away for free. I just gave him. I just wanted him to. He was very close to one of the other kittens, and I wanted them to stay together. So I would only give them to a family that wanted 2 cats, and they're both together now. They're beautiful. Trade AB for a draft picks. Well, yeah, you're on. But I'm not trading I'm not trading Brown. Mark Holmes made it busy saying Tank isn't all that 500 G's. Yeah, but see, Mark doesn't put it in context because for Mark, everything's like looking at it from like a starting position. We're looking at Bigsby as a fourth running back, And when we talk about what do the Eagles do, how are they going to win games? They're going to wear teams down with that offensive line, with that running game, and teams are going to get tired. Well, you don't want to give Barkley 400 carries. You got to have a good rotation. Well, Shipley already got hurt. You got to have a stable of at least 3 running backs that can run the ball. That's my opinion. And I think it's a good depth move. I literally did a video on the 53-man roster saying the Eagles should get another running back. And they did. What did I do? Why did you emphasize free thoughts? You always give them away for free. Did you just tell you? I just have a big mouth, you know? I just can't help myself. I do this shit all the time. I just can't stop talking. My dad used to call me a cockadone, and it's true. I can't help myself. Mark don't know what he's talking about. He's downplaying the Micah trade next day. Mark went from hating and crying and passing out in his bathroom over Micah to saying Jerry Jones is right. And now Micah was never Lawrence Taylor was that good. And he just goes with the wind. It's true. I can't shut up. You know, about certain things. Certain other things I'm good. I keep, you know. Somebody says, don't tell nobody this. I don't, you know, if it's family stuff, I don't say nothing, but fire McDaniel, steal Belichick from college. Ultimate irony for Miami, right? Tank will be running back 2 without Shipley. He could. He's talented. Yo, Philly, who's your Super Bowl pick? Aves? I picked Baltimore before the season began. 500K, I hate feet. I think Mark had a concussion on the bathroom floor. He thinks the Micah trade is a good thing. Mark has lost his mind. We know how to deal with Parsons. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think Green Bay is a threat, but I still think we're better. Mark is simply an emotional mess dealing with Stockholm Syndrome because of Jones. That is true. You know, but hearing him talk about how the referees gave the game away to the Eagles, I mean, that's ridiculous, dude. Like, we don't trade a pass rush like Walker from the Jags if we were giving up that much for Parsons. Well, I think we might. I mean, I think we might try. It just maybe it's a situation where it's like I'm just speculating. Howie calls him up. He's saying we need another running back and we need a pass rusher. And you want to, you know, let's make a deal for Walker. And Jags are just like, well, we're not ready yet. We just won our first game, whatever. We're not ready yet. But you know, we don't need Bigsby. You could take him now, and we'll talk later about Walker. It could be something like that. You don't know. I think a guy like Walker. I don't think that that's the kind of guy that gets traded in September. That's more like trade deadline thing. Over 110. Yeah, we had 9 penalties for 110 yards. Dallas had 4 penalties. 2 of them one was on the kickoff, and then one was a 12-man in the box, or on the field, on defense. That means they only had 2 other calls go their way during gameplay. What a joke. And then he's going to cry about it? AJ doesn't get his targets against the Chiefs, that is a problem. Well, I think it's not good coaching. If AJ Brown's not getting thrown at, and it's not because he's hurt or something, I think that's on the offensive coordinator, dude. Great win by the Vikings. I totally agree. Yeah, I think another 2 years. Yeah. I agree. 2 years. We're going to get ourselves a top receiver, and he's going to play a year as a third wide receiver behind and underneath Smitty, and Brown. Then Brown goes after that. That's what I think. So 2028. Yeah, I think he'll be here through 2027. after that, I think it depends. 500. Can you see how he getting a left guard flank serious injury? Yeah, I could. I could. I think Howie will do anything he has to do, dude. I think he'll do anything. Thank you, Cold Soldier. I appreciate that. Tell me that isn't Golden 500. If it's the Colts versus the Eagles in the Super Bowl, the Giants will have to watch Daniel Jones and Saquon. That would be crazy. Yes, I do. I believe in him so much so that I'm already planning on my way to get him. I'm already setting him up. Yeah, it's gonna be sad, but it's we don't even need to think about that for another 3 years. Bubba says McMullen said the Packers are the best team in football. I don't understand how McMullen absolutely in love with Micah. I don't understand it. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, my sound went out. Yeah, he's loved them a long time. I don't know why. I don't know why. Sack City coming week 2 and Chiefs. Let's hope so. Yeah, it's inevitable. You've got to plan for, in my opinion, this is phase 1 of Hurt's career. Then you got to retool in the second part of his career, and that's what we're gonna have to do. PA Super Bowl, that would be something. I think Cooper. I think it's gonna take a while. I think it'll take a while because I think you got what's it say? You got Dotson, and then you have Mechie. So I think maybe at the end of the year, but he's got to develop. He's going to be a good one. We should have never let Becton walk. Yeah, I know. I wish we would have kept him. That would have been nice. No question about it. No, you can't afford everyone. That's right. That's why you've got to draft well. That's why you have to draft well. Phil, what do you think of Daniel Jones for? I mean, I didn't watch the game, but from what it seems like, it was pretty good. He had a pretty good game. So congratulations to him. But the question with Daniel Jones is you got to do it more than 1 week. Drafting is absolute 100%. I mean, to me, it's the things really changed for the Eagles after that bad draft when they got Smitty. Then they had a lot of successful drafts. It's really set our team up. Do you believe Dak sacrificed chicken to keep Jerry alive? I absolutely do. 100%. $12 wins will get maybe. I think Green Bay. I don't think they're the best team in football. I think the Eagles are. But I do think Green Bay's improved. And I do think that game versus Green Bay was it week 12 or week 10. That could be for home field advantage. Yeah, Smitty's going nowhere long term. Smitty's younger than A.J. Brown by what, like 2 years? I think Smitty's only 24. He's young. I mean, he ain't going nowhere. I think we're competing with Green Bay and the Rams in the conference. And probably Washington. And then we'll see what the Lions are. I don't know what the Lions are. We're definitely seeing Green Bay again this year. And we might see them in the playoffs. Got to be ready for them. It's going to be interesting. Oh, man. What a few days of football. Oh. If you draft well, you are a 4-year cycle turnover in your team. Agreed. Phil, what are your thoughts on seeing Daniel Jones go bananas? One game. I need to see it more. Smith is going to be 27 this year. Smith's 26. Let me see. I thought he was 24. What the hell? I lost like 2 years of my life or something. Let me see Smitty. He might be 25, right? Oh, shit, he's 26. He's friggin' 26. Damn. He's older than I thought by 2 years. So he's going to be 27 in November. So he's got 3 more years left. He's got a good 3 years left. Yeah, he's 26. He'll be 27 in November, though. So, that's most of the season. Yeah, he's got a good 5 years left. Definitely a good 5 years left. I thought he was 25 at the oldest. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Jalen Phillips, but I don't know if they'll do that now. He has more. No, he's probably like 32. But see, Smitty, you keep. Jordan Love, the most overrated quarterback. Interesting. You might be right. We're going to find out. He's got no excuses now. No, I didn't see it. No. Put pressure on Mahomes, collapse the pocket like we did Super Bowl. Agree. We'll see what they have weapon-wise, I think we're beating Kansas. I think we're going to go beat them. I think Kansas City's going 0-2. Love picks will call them multiple games. That's okay with me. As long as we get home field advantage, that's all I care about. Let me take this time to thank everybody for joining me today. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I was a little late. I had to take care of the Eagles trade beforehand. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, I did post a video on the trade, so if you can hear me talk about it in a little more detail, I am going to get out of here. I will be back. I'm gonna probably stream about 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow just to talk the trade and everything going on, and then I'll have a video as well. So, and don't forget, I will be doing Packers Washington as well. So look for that. But I'm gonna get out of here. It's almost 9, so I'm gonna head out and chill out a little bit. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. I had a great night. And God bless. Love you all. Peace. We out.
Come on, guys. 2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time. Come on. Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott! Trying to feed the fantasy lamb! Trying to feed the fantasy lamb! You tried to feed the fantasy lamb! You got to give it to C. Lamb! God! It's over! It's over, Dak! Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking